You are loading on the dark room. Me, myself, and my shadow. Good night. Good night. Good night. Good night. Thank you so much for joining the live. Been a while since I've done a live. Hi, Princess Rose Doll. Good night. How you doing? I hope you had a wonderful day. As you join the live, guys, please hit the like button. Thank you. Thank you. I hope you all had a wonderful day and not a rough day like the one that I had. Thank you. Thank you so much, Princess Rosedal, for sharing. Hi, guys. Thank you so much for coming. As you joined it, thank you. Five individuals, 5 thumbs up. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Now, people, I want to do live. Hi, Sandra. Good night. I want to do live, people, but boy, may I tell you, it rough. When we say it rough, I mean it rough because you see, when we reach home my evening time, sit, sometime, me not even can get up. Me not even can get up the way I'm tired. And you know what make it even worse? I saw a course advertised online. And me with my fast self, get up and say, oh, this look nice. I don't have nothing in this. You know what? I'm going to do this program. It's nothing long. So I decided that I was going to register for that course and do it. My back foot people, this schoolwork turn up. I'm sitting here thinking to myself, how can it be a short course and they pack so much into it? So if you realize, me not even at a certain, hi, good night, good night. Right. If you realize I'm not even doing so much videos like how I used to, because to be honest, me not even know what go on social media sometime because it's between work, school now, and my son. So I really and truly don't have the time, and work is very hectic right now. When it comes on to end of year, it really hectic. So because of that, I don't have the time. And I said I was going to do some more live, but when we reach home at night time, me too tired. So I'm not even that me can do. So the other night I was saying to myself, boy, it's a good thing me not live with no man. Because if I did ever live with one man, me no know how would I get born from yes till Timbuktu. The way when me reach home at evening time, we me tired. It can't do nothing. So me I say it's a good thing. Now, people, today I saw a video online and it was just a short video. It was something that happened with a taxi driver and basically the way he was dealing with the student over the fare. I saw another one where a gentleman was basically cuss out the government and he was saying, oh, he raised the minimum wage and lo and behold, now the fare raise. So when I saw it, I was saying to myself, but the minimum wage, they raise it to 13,000 and the fare, because I don't take the public transportation, so I really and truly don't know the amount. And I was speaking to somebody, and the person started to tell me the amount that they're paying for bus fare. And when I was like, seriously? Because imagine people, June, the minimum wage, it raised to $13,000 per week, $13,000. Now, last week, bus fare raised, taxi fare, it raised, and they did not state the amount that it raised to. They state a percentage that they're supposed to put on the cost that they had before. So what happened now is that some route that used to charge $200 for bus fare, you realize now that they're charging 200 and something dollars. So today, I was having the discussion with someone who this evening, who take the public transportation, and I asked him, how much is it for fare from where he lives to go to Spanish Town? He said that now it is $200 here, $200, So I said to him, how much it was before? He said it was 170. I said, okay, so they put on $30. So I said to him, when you reach Spanish Town now, how much is it to go where you work? People, this is a part that shocked me. When me hear say where the person work, they can't just take the taxi and come off the main. They have to take a turn off because it's a good distance, so they can't walk. The person said $350. Okay, so imagine this person now is paying right there, right there, $200 from where they live to Spanish Town, and then they're going to pay $350 figure the workplace. So right there, so they might pay $550. And then they say if they're supposed to take the public transportation into the scheme, then it's going to be $250. So if they're coming home late in the night, they don't want to come off on the main to walk in the scheme, they take a turn off. So $600 roughly per day. And I just said, okay. So I happened just to do a rough calculation. Imagine you are working $13,000 per week. That is the minimum wage. You have to take the public transportation to work and back home. Based on how Jamaica are run, yes, when you take public transportation, no make them left your road. Based on how the country are run. So if you have a good distance, take the transportation and make it drop you right at your point, whether it be your workplace or your house, because maybe you're walking in, something happen. So imagine someone know $600 per day. $600, that is one way, just to go to work. Then you have to go pay another $600 to come back at your yard. That are the other route. $1,200 that for the day. For bus fare alone. And you're working minimum wage of $13,000 for the week. A $6,000 you spend out of that, in a bus fare, I was sitting, when I finally started to do the calculations, I was like, have mercy, Lord. You're paying $6,000 out of $13,000 for the week just to make sure, say, you reach a work and you reach back at your yard safe. And then at the end of the week, them are going to look upon you and them are going to give you $13,000 for your pay. So say, when you get the pay, when you take out the bus fare, I just $7,000 you're left with. So imagine if you are a single parent, you're working $13,000 for the week, you take out your bus fare, $6,000, you're left with this $7,000. What can you do with that? Because me can tell you no. If you figure a supermarket, go buy chicken, rice, flour, cornmeal, say 3 tin mackerel, 3 sardine. If you have children going back to school, they're going to need snack. They're going to need juice. If you have rent to pay, water bill, light bill, internet, and all of that, what them do? How they manage? And then it finally dawned on me why the person was online across out the government. Because you see, the thing is, it's sad to say. I personally believe that if you're going to raise the minimum wage, give these individuals a little leeway, let them go and enjoy the little money, little extra where you give them. Instead, a few months down the line, you raise the minimum wage. A few months down the line, you raise the fare. Remember, food price already hike. We can't afford food. If you're supposed to eat properly, you can't afford it. The other day I went to a supermarket and Shoppers Fair on the Brunswick. I bought melon, a pack of apples, Lasco, and a soap powder, and what else? What else was it? Oh, Frank's, and just some potato chips, juice, and so forth for my son. You see, when we reach at the cashier, and the lady take the card, and I look, and I say, how much is it? And I look on the screen, and I see the 15,000 something. And I look where she cash for me, I wonder. I said to her, you sure that is right? And I stand right there. I know so I did hold up the line. And I know so maybe the people them are cuss me and I say, watch a little cheap ass girl, yeah. Maybe then did that cuss me, but me never business. Me said to her, just go back through the items because I wanted to be sure if the price that was on the monitor was for my products. Because all know me no see which part me buy. That a worth or something. Me no see it all now. And even when me come home with the liquor bag in my hand, and me I empty out the little something them and I put in the cupboard, me I wonder how me buy for the 15,000 odd. I was just looking at me and say, no man, how this? And that is what people go through. When you look at it, every month I have to buy Pampers, formulas. Well, thank God him not drink formula so much again. But when him a guy in bed, he want him something. He want him like a feeding. So thank God one now can serve for the entire month and he love in Lasco. So I'm glad for that. But Pampers, wipes, Lasco, the formula, the cereal, the juice, and all of them something there, plus food for the house, every month when you add it up, are roughly close to $70,000 you spend on food alone. That not include light bill, water rate, internet. If you have to pay rent or mortgage, that not included. Plus, you need fuel or gas to go back to work. So, me say, how them people expect we to manage a Jamaica? Because me no know how them expect it. Me no know. And when you look at what is going on, I am sitting down. I saw where they published something, I think it was the Gleaner, the other day, and they were saying the Orange Party leading the Green Party. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, because I am sitting and I am watching and I am waiting because they had the conference. I listened to what this, and I am waiting to see where them coming with, because not one of them to me I come with anything different. All of them coming with the same thing. And I don't think they realize the struggle that Jamaicans going through. I don't think. Because imagine if you're going to the supermarket to buy one bag or something, the bag not even full, and you have to pay 15,000 for it. Imagine when you go to the market and everything. I don't go to the market. My mother, she love go market, it seems, so she always go. And I remember last month and she went, and when she reached home, I said, but how you come on with that a little bag? Because me did me and look at me and say, but me not see no pine. I said, mommy, you not buy no pine because me love pine. I say, me not see no pine. And then me look, I said, but where the grape there? And I saw me and asked something, then me look, I say, so I only 3 cabbage you buy? Come here, I say, in my mind. You cut up the cabbage there, one morning cook some saltfish and cabbage for breakfast, one and half that or maybe one. I mean, so wait there. Wait something them there. She said, girl, go market yourself. And that she said to me, can market there. When the lady started telling me, so 1,400 for pound of grape. The lady tell me, so she said, pine in the market for $450 a pound. Melon, $300 a pound. Cabbage, $350. Wait, Mr. Stop that because it seems like everything at 3. Hi, Andrea Martin. Good night. Good night. Mr. Stop that because it seemed like everything. When me not hear nothing where she say $100. Normally she buy tomato I say, not, I say, so where the tomato then? Nothing. And she said the money done. And I'm like, have mercy. So you know, say no. When she a go market this month and now, if we did give her 8 last month or any amount, we have to go make sure so we put her one $2,000 or $3,000 upon it. I saw me look upon it right there. So and when you look at these things, you have to wonder. When you look at where the direction that the country is heading into, you wonder, so if it's a rough now, Guys, as you come, please hit the like button. Please, when you look at the direction that the country is heading into, you have to wonder if it's a cost of living is so expensive, it's so high, sorry. Oh, you're gonna manage come next year. Hi, latest. Good night. Good night. You have to wonder, how are you going to manage come next year? That's how I look at it and everything. And then I'm thinking to myself, how are the single mothers earning minimum wage? How they managing? Because the fear alone, Jamaicans pay more money than, yeah, yes, yep, so true. So true. And you know what, the funny thing, Princess Rosal, the other day I was in Florida and I was going to purchase some items and I stand there and I look and I did the calculation. You know, so me no buy them because I was sitting there. I went to Ross and I was going to buy 2 dress. And when I saw it, one of them was for 80 something dollar US. The next one was for 60 something. I'm turn up and I look. I'm say, no man, if you go spend $80, 80 US for buy this address, and when it nice and everything, and then me did then I think about Shein. I say, okay then. All right then. Okay. And I sat there and everything. At one point, my cousin was like, you're not going to, I'm like, okay, okay. I'm think about she, the amount. I'm say, you know what? Me not bother buy them because me I say to myself, say, for me if you go left Jamaica and everything, I have to go buy one dress. Me know say it not expensive people, but based on how I am not the type of person. Oh, me should have put it. We are going to wear one dress. Me I go have, when you buy a certain dress, you wear it much time. No, me not go do that. Sometimes when I wear them 2 times, me just put them down or 3 times, I put them down. Then one next long time, the other day I had to give away a whole heap because I got the items and some of them I just wear 1, 2 times. I'ma put them down. And when me ready now, for go put on one the other day for wear because we're having a function. The damn dress, pardon my language, the dress couldn't fit me. People, me feel it so till me blue. I say, you see, that's why it's not good for you buy them expense because you buy them, you put them down. You say you wait for one special occasion for you wear it. When the special occasion come, you realize that it can't zip up. You have to wonder if you get fat. And when you're looking at a mirror and you say, yeah, I get fat, but you try be in denial, you say, no. And a fat me I get fat, it clothes just shrink. And me look on it, and the other day when I look at the dress, 2 Calvin Klein dress, and me I say, look at it, maybe about just 2 times I wear this something them. Because I bought them, I put them down, said I was going to wait on some special occasion. I know when the special occasion finally come, they couldn't fit me. Because sad to say, it seemed like may I get old, the weight just a come on even more. So I was like, okay then. Okay. So when you not buy one something them, you not bother buy them and do like me put them down and wait for special occasion because you're going to wait and no special occasion going to come and unless you create that special occasion, then it come. But for, like somebody like me, boy, me no know. I don't know. No matter how me say me I go somewhere, like the other day, I got invited to go to a brunch that they had at Marriott. And I said, all right then. I called the hairdresser, set the appointment, figure do me hair and everything, because I have natural hair. I mostly wear braids. Hi, Lady V. Good night. Good night. Right. I mostly wear braids. So I said I was going to do my hair to go. People, you see, this Saturday morning when I wake up, I just kiss my teeth and send her a message until I say me now come. Because me find it hard. Me find it hard to leave my house because I don't know if me tired so. But you see, when Saturdays and Sunday come, me just want to stay in my yard. Me no want to go nowhere. That's the reason why when I'm coming from work in the evenings, me stop and me purchase what I want to purchase, you know. So me not have to go back on the road because you see, based on where I live to, I'm not the type that live in the town area, the city. A country me live, bush me live. So for me to leave where I live to go in the town, trust me, it rough. So because of that, when I'm at home, I don't want to leave. And it's the same thing when you get invited for go functions and you think say, oh Lord, but then in Kingston 5 days to the week. And figure drive back in a Kingston now. And figure drive back home. You just kiss your teeth. You don't want to go. You don't want to go. But as I say, special occasion, we just have to create them. We can't wait. When you purchase your items, nobody put them down like me and say, okay, I'm going to wait until we get invited for go a dinner, a black dress function. We don't do that. We don't wear them. Because if you don't, you're going to end up like me. When you're ready to wear it and you try zip it up, it can't zip up. No matter how you wiggle, it can't pass. You wiggle, and you have to wonder. The other day I was trying to put on a pants to wear go work. I mean, didn't I try zip it up, you know. I mean, I move. You want to see my son come beside me and I move to like him think I dance, me I dance. When it finally go up, I guess when we go in the car and sit, we just have to just take my look self and come out and come inside, come change it because there was no way I could wear it to work because if me did ever wear it go work that day, maybe they would have rush me to KPH or Andrews or somewhere. Seriously. Because it tight. And I say, no man, no. It rough. It rough. So anyway you put it, it rough. It rough when you think about the fare where people have to pay. It rough when you think about the food where you have to buy. It rough when you think about the clothes and G's and P's. Me tell you know when it rough, when you figure buy gas. And when you got it, the gas station, I drive a vehicle. I remember when I just got that vehicle, I used to pay 6,000 to 7,000 to fill my tank. The other day I went and I said to the lady, fill it up. I did a chat, you know, because my brother was in the car with me. And you see when I look up, I wonder who for something that when I look and I see the 9,000 something, I wonder if I want van me a drive or a minibus or something. I was like, 9,500 for full this? And then after the lady done, you know, and you see say it full, you know, the lady I gonna look at me and say, Miss, you want me to tap it up? I was like, no. Because I was thinking to myself, I wonder if me have 9,500 per my card. She could ask me if it tap up. If she fit tap it up. So you know, say if she did tap it up, it would have run to 10. I'm like, no. So I don't think the politicians, the government, opposition, I don't think they really and truly understand what the poor, the middle class have to be going through here in Jamaica. Because you see, if they did, half of what you see happening wouldn't be taking place. It would never be taking place. When I listen, and the other day, the Irish part, them pay how much money for your function, you know, people. I was like, how would they back foot this? How would they find them the money from for pay? And I'm thinking to myself, but if function wasn't all that, because I watch it on the television and it wasn't all that. So I was saying to myself, where they find all that money to pay, and yet still you have people out there struggling, people out there finding it difficult just to eat food, just to send their children to school. I spoke about something the other day, and it was when this person in Jamaica was having their job fair. So many if you go check and see what happened to his job fair that was supposed to be, or was it today? And when I heard that it was going to be $1,000 to enter, I was upset. And people, let me tell you the reason why I was upset. I am someone, I work with young people, especially those from the inner city. So at times you realize, oh, them struggle just to make ends meet. And when you listen to some of them, it's not like they don't want to work. They want to work, but they can't get no work. They can't. I know that if I say to people that until today, in Jamaica, you still have the stigma where if you go to certain companies and you tell them that you're from Rosetown, Trenchtown, and them places there, they still look at you. Some people don't want to hire you. Until today, if you go to some company and you look a particular way, they still don't want to employ you, especially when you're a female. You can't afford to put your hair together. So say you have the kinky hair. Yes, you can comb it nice, but remember, some people like myself, a two left and we can't comb hair. So when they go to companies don't want them. So you realize that, and I like say them no want no work. They want the work, them just can't. And especially in Jamaica, when you don't know nobody in the high places, dog nyam your supper. Literally. Dog nyam your supper. Because you see, when you know someone and you go to the university, you graduate, you have your degree, especially if it is something in business, and say, for example, your mother knows somebody who work at Sagicor or NCB somewhere and they send the resume. That person will take it directly to a manager for you. You see, when you come from the inner city now, remember your mother was a domestic helper or a bar tender, something like that. No know nobody in the higher places, different from the little truck driver will come at the bar, sit down and drink and have them rum talk. She don't know nobody in the high places. You leave university now, and you're out there trying to get a job, and you can't get one because you don't know nobody. You see now, when time you know somebody, and that person send the resume to somebody and everything, lo and behold, you get a job. Sometimes you have to wonder when you go to places, you have to wonder, oh, certain people end up in position. When you listen to them, you have to wonder. If you ask them certain questions about the company, they can't answer you. Exactly. The address is now on the back of the ID, so you can't lie about it. And not only that, Andrea, not you can't lie about it, but companies now they are using investigators to do background check. So because they're doing the background check on you, they are going to send people to communities and everything. I remember the other day someone used me as a reference, and I got a call, and this person said, "Me just got username. He's Mr. Simpson, and he's an investigator working with this company, and he's doing a background check." And I said, "What he does?" And he said, "Yes." I said, "What position that person applied for?" Because I was wondering if it was a different person, because she told me that she applied for an admin position. And I was thinking to myself, so you mean to tell me say companies now employ people for simple lower level position like an admin? Good night, Lindsay. And they're doing background check. And he said, yes, it's the same position. I was like, okay then. So you can't lie because they're doing the background check and the ID, the address is on the back of the ID. And once you're looking at jobs somewhere, they are going to ask for whether it be ID, driver's license, or the passport. It is on the driver's license, it is on the ID. So anywhere you put it, they're going to know where you live. And because of that, you have a whole heap of them can't get a job. Can't get a job. Someone sent a young man to me some time ago, and this young man, he recently came out of the system. He was in it from 12. He was in the system from 12, came out and everything. He said that he was working on construction site and everything, but because of certain things, the man them cuss him out. Simple put it, he's gay. So because of that, no, say they don't want him on the construction site because as of his sexual orientation, they don't want him none at all there. So he can't work on the construction site now. So they asked him to get him into art so he can get a certificate and everything. And I was thinking to myself, here you have a young man. When you look at it, I said, how many CXCs you have? You see, when the young man tell me that say him have 4, I say, all right, then me think it's only couple 4 CXC subject. Like them easy subject, the social study, accounts, principle of business, them little subject that easy for pass. I was thinking, say, okay, them little subject them him have. You see, when the young man send him CXC something to me, physics 1, maths 1, chemistry 2. I was like, what the heck? Canon Bloom, can we pray? Yes, you can pray if you want. Do you want to pray? If you want to pray, you can call me and you can pray. The number is 778-5783. So if you want to pray and you're going to pray, you can. You can call and I can put you on speaker and you pray. So 778-5783. Oh, Jesus. Okay. So if you want to pray, you can call and you can pray. Oh, Lord. I use 2 numbers on social media. Well, 1 number on social media and another one for something, and I just gave out the wrong number. But anyway, that's how it go. So if you want to pray Miss Bloom or Mr., you can call in and I will put you on speaker and you can do that. Yes, but back to the young man. I don't like to pray out. I don't know why. But maybe you put that there for a reason. So let me just do that. Dear heavenly and most holy and righteous Father, Lord, I have to give you thanks for tonight. And I'm asking you please to bless each and every one who is on this live tonight, and even those who are not on it and who are busy doing anything. Just bless them, protect them, Lord, guide them, and just lead them in the right path. In your name I pray, amen. Repeat the correct number. It's okay. It doesn't really matter, Lady V. It's 778-5783. So both of them, that one, you can get me straight on it, the 778-5783. The next one, I only use it on WhatsApp because that chip, I lost it. So I only use it on WhatsApp. That is the number that is on my YouTube page, the 5 something number. You say, I not even know my own number? Yep, for sure how bad it is. The 535-3206. Yes, that is the number that is on my YouTube page, but unfortunately, I only use that on WhatsApp, while the 778-5783, that is the number that I use, well, for my business and people normally call and so forth. Yes, so back to what I was saying about the young man. So when I look and I saw the physics, because people, when I was going to school, you see them subject there? Me run past them. Physics, bio. Me run past them subject. I remember once they give me a test and me study like crazy, It was physics. When I say me study, me mean me study. Reach school the day, me say, yes, I go mash up that test here now, I feel confidence until. Papa Jesus. You see, when I see the paper, I was sitting there and I was staring at the paper. I think I was in yes, I was in grade 9 because that's when you decide, they let you choose what you want to do in grade 10. I was sitting there and I was looking at it. I was like, because I just went blank. I couldn't remember anything. Yes, when I got back that result, 28% me get back. And then the second time now, the teacher give me a test. When me do it, me study again, study hard. When me get back the result, 14%. So you know what this a maga foot girl do? Me say not again. Me not do one more physics exam or bio. My bio grades were in the 30s and so me say not one more. So you see anytime them have them classes there, me farm sick and go sick bay, or me go in a library, go read book, or say me I do research because me decide say if I saw it, me now go waste my time, go say me I go study for nothing. And then it will go bring down my average. So me no go. So you see, when me see people, we go do them exam there and get good grade, trust me say them bright, especially physics. Anybody when me see do physics at high school and come out with one, me rate you. Maths and come out with one, oh Lord. I remember when I got my CXC result back in the days and I saw it was the first thing I looked for my maths grade. I jump, I scream. Them say she get one. Me say me pass maths. Then say we get one. And me did that jump in there. So when my girlfriend got drop it, look on the paper and see the tree. So I want 3 years along so far. I was like, yep, me not have to do it over. Because me hate them subject there. So anytime I see people do them and pass, me believe say, trust me, them brilliant. So imagine you have this young man, two things are all him back. One, because of where him come from and him don't know nobody in an IVK night, him don't know nobody. And because he's gay. So because of that, nobody no want to employ him because he's the type of individuals, some male, when you look at them, you can tell that they are gay. You don't have to guess. Just by the way they speak, they walk, they carry on, and everything. You can look and you can just see it. He's like that. You know, have a wonder. And if you ask him, he will tell you, yes, he is. Bio is easy and physical. No, Lady V, a joke you make it. Two of them they hard. Yeah, yeah. So when me look on it, I said no. And I made a call to a friend of mine. And when me call, him say, it's such a pity you just call me, but I'm going to make a call to a company. And he called that company and he said, okay, send it to me. I asked the young man to send it and I forward it to him and everything. I'm still waiting and everything. I follow up with him and say, but at least, we just want him to get something. Because here in Jamaica, you have them bright, but where they live, all of them something, it hold them back. It hold them back big time. Hold them back. And the funny thing is, when you are when you act a certain way, you can't be in some of these communities because some, they ignore it, but some community members, they won't. So you realize that they call them the B word, them cuss them out, and them say all sort of things about them. Yes, so true. Wrong address. So true. So true. So I have to wonder if the government, if they remember people, but I won't say if they remember because they actually remember them because right now, what the name of the program? I live. The government, they are launching a program with organization here in Jamaica for students who graduated from high school, whether once they leave high school, and unattached youths. The program is with Archos. I think it's going to start in November. The last time I saw something, I'm trying to remember if it named LIF, something like that. What they're going to do with the LIF program now is basically, yes, learning and investment for transformation. That's the name of it. So, acronym LIF. It is a program that the Archers have, and hold on, accept, hold on. It's going to start in November, and it is for students who basically leave high school not doing anything. They are going to place them in organizations, and they are going to get a stipend of $70,000 per month. And the good thing about it is, at times, companies that take on these young people, they normally give them a stipend also. So imagine if you're on this program, you're getting 70,000 from art, and then you go to a company, and that company decided, hey, guess what? I'm going to give you whether 13 or another 14 per week. That's not so bad. So at least I can say the government, they remember about these unattached youths, but the problem is, people, not every single one of them will be placed. They can't, because what they said, 2,500 youth to get a major lift over the next 5 years. And I think for this year, they can target, the target is 400. And when you look at it, when you listen to them, when they were speaking, you have communities like Clarendon, St. James, Montego Bay, St. Catherine. They get more application, basically more, people than space that they have. And the next thing also is that you have to go through the politicians. That's the next thing. When I was listening, I was like, this is a good program. But I was wondering why they link it to the MPs. That is the next thing. Because at times in communities, if you're not green, if you're not orange, you can't go and get the benefits. It comes like when back to school time and you're supposed to get the grant, because some MP they give the grant. But if you're not aligned to their party, you're not going to get the grant. I know of this young lady, and that's why I always respect the feisty mania in feisty rank, in my rank, but at least in help the young people in his community. I'm talking about Warmington. And this young lady is going to college, and every single year since she started college, once her grade is up there, once she got there, she get her 150,000, she say, every single year. So you realize that yes, they remember them, but they can't reach everybody. To why them have to link it with the politicians? Because some people out there, them no want to go to them for nothing at all. They don't. And when they know, say, if your mother vote orange, then the green not gonna help, not gonna help. If she vote green, the orange not going to help, vice versa. That's how it is. So me now go say if they remember the unattached youths, yes, they remember them, but unfortunately, not every single one will be able to benefit from what they have, because the LIFT program, it is a very good program when you listen to it, because even individuals who are a part of that program, they are going to get driving a part of it. They're going to get the license, they're getting driving lessons and everything. So it's good, but 2,500 in 5 years, and the amount of application is that them get for this year and next year alone, and then can only place 4,000. What is going to happen to the others? They're just going to be out there, can't do nothing. That is what is going to happen. Because the reason why I say can't do nothing, because they won't be able to send themselves back to school because they can't afford it. They won't be able to get a job because they're from a certain community or something. So that I go stop them. Certain companies, when you go there, it don't make sense to not even send an application because of who know who. So that is the next thing. But one thing for sure, you have people here in Jamaica, and I have to say, big up to some of them because you have companies, and I'm going to call out one particular company, Wesinco. You see, Wesinco people, oh Lord. I don't know if I because them they run a war, run a lake Spain in a Spanish town, but one thing for sure, they make sure that people go through the proper process. That's what I like. Because maybe one and two person, I don't know about everybody, But if you come from Taspen, you apply for a job at Cinco. You see, once you have the qualification, you go through the interview, you will get it. You have certain company. No matter how you have qualification, you better not send an application there. One of them on Spanish Town Road. No send your application there because you can have a degree with first class honors. You see, if you don't know certain people, you're not getting it. I saw it go. That's how it operates. Oh, Lindsay said, big up Wesinco every time. Yes, man. Trust me. Me respect Wesinco differently. Differently. Because when you listen to them and what they are doing, you have they take care of their employees, one, they take care of the community, and so forth. So it's a community that is doing good. Jamaica Boilers is another one too, and everything. So you have good companies out there. They don't mind grabbing on the new talent. And I can tell you something. There is this law firm. I'm not going to call the law firm because we don't want nobody to go connect no dots or anything. But there is this law firm in Jamaica here. This law firm, they took a big risk some time ago. The reason why I said they took a big risk because individuals left high school and they were looking jobs, and they went, one, the company, they did not have positions to put them in. So for example, they just wanted one secretary, oh, it was two. They wanted two secretaries. They did the interview, and it was 6 individuals that was interviewed. And when I get to understand that when they interviewed the individuals, remember they only had 2 positions because of the qualification, the skills that the individuals had. You know what the company did? Then take the whole 6. The whole 6 of them they did. And the reason why I said it was a big risk because when you're working, remember companies like this, it depends on the client. If the client not bring in the big money, so them now can take care of them overhead expense. So when you see them do something like that, you have to wonder. So that's the reason why I said they took a big risk, and it end up where it benefit them because one of the individual paralegal, no, and all of that, because the person went and did a short course in paralegal studies. So you realize that it benefit them. You see, these individuals, I can tell you, they're going to be loyal to that organization no matter what. Because imagine they went there looking for a job. The organization did not have the positions to put them in, and yet still they take them. So these individuals, the loyalty that they're going to have for that company, it is going to benefit them in the long run. Because no matter what, the branch in Twickenham Park used to take in mental health. Really? Wow, I never know, I know that they take in individuals from the disabled community, but I never know that they take in individuals with mental illness also. That's good. Yeah, man, it's a good company. Please not call that one the name because he will put an X on a piece of paper and tell you that he gives you. But Lord of mercy. Yeah, man, the man there's something else. He must something else for true. I saw him stay. But as when me say, me love how he help. That why I'm thinking can't lose down there. I know because it's a stronghold, it's because he takes care of the people them. So when you hear all in sometime cuss out the people them in a community, especially when them do wrong, you have to wonder. You have to wonder. Yeah, but as I was saying, that organization, they will be forever, well, no, not that organization, the individuals, they will be forever grateful, loyal to that company, knowing that they never did have to employ the whole six of them. I just two them did want, and if you see them take the whole six, they not gonna leave. Them not gonna leave, no matter what. And that is something when you look at, I hope that companies they realize you don't have to fear where these individuals coming from. You don't have to fear the background. Just take a chance with them, because whole heap of people out there, all them want, is just that one chance. You see, if that person, somebody just out there and just open the door for them, oh Lord, then gone. Them gone. When we say them gone, I mean them gone. And I have to say, there is this particular lady that is very close to me. And when I said she's very, very close to me, no matter how people talk bad about her, they can never talk bad about her, because you see that woman, I am working with a company and everything. And when we look at it, this woman don't know me from Adams or anything. And she took a risk. She never have to. She never have to. And I hope that people out there who somebody help, them understand. So just as somebody help you, when you in a position, help back that person also. Help back, not that person, but even if it's somebody else, bless them and help them. Because somebody out there, they will take a risk with you, open the door for you and everything. So all you now supposed to do is that when you reach that level where you can do the same for someone, you do it. You do it. And the next thing, you see church, me can't understand them. Me not cuss church or anything. But I just wish people understand. So when you say you're a pastor, when you say you're a minister, it's not a walk in the park. You're not saying that you're a teacher. You're not saying you're a doctor. You're not saying you're a counselor. And that's how it go. You see, when you look on somebody and you say, oh, I am a pastor, you tell them, say, I am a pastor. They're going to be your doctor, because you have to go heal them spiritually. You have to go counsel them. You have to be them teacher. You have to teach them about the word. You have to go be their mother, because some people will come to the church, they just want somebody to hold them and lead them and everything. So when you look on it, you see some people them a walk around and them a say, oh, I'm pastor this. Them not understand the load where them a take on themselves. And to show say them not understand, you realize that they are saying that they are pastors. People are go to them with them tithes and offering. They're taking the tithes, they're not help but the people them in the church, because they don't understand the responsibility that they take on to themselves. When you say you're one pastor, when you lead a church, you have to remember, say, you have to lead the people them in the right direction. So if you realize that you have young people within your congregation and they want some CXC subject, try to find out who in your congregation can teach and so forth, because the individual might not have to be a teacher, but when you check it out, the person might have a degree in business, the person might get a one in maths and can go help somebody. So have to go out and try. But whole heap of them, they get this congregation. When you look uneducated, you say you're the pastor for 5 years. The people them no progress. The people them still in the same position like, oh, you get them. Me look upon them something and me take it serious, me fi wonder. Them know what them a do. Them understand the level of responsibility that they have. Because they have to take care of the people them. You can't sit down and say, okay then, no, me I just the pastor, me I not saw it go. I not saw it go. But it is what it is. All we have to do is just try our very best to see how we can make somebody's life better. That's all we have to do. Just try to see how you can make somebody's life better. You see, what I realize, people may have one story to tell you. Tell you no. Monday was a holiday in Jamaica. I went back to work Tuesday. When I reached work Tuesday morning, it was 9:15 or sometime a little bit after 9:15. This young lady, she was there. I passed her. I said, "Good morning" to her. The woman is like, she never want to answer me, you know. So I wonder, how was she going so far? So I don't pay no mind. During the day, Mrs. said she dry up and me go and me talk to her. I realize her face sour for majority. You know, when you see some people face, you not even want to associate look for the majority. And I said to her, I'm going to work, what happened to her? The people that we work with, them turn bad. No matter how people look, all when a man problem, then say, them man a give them problem. So if you go work today now, and your face not look so happy, then say your man give you a problem. I saw them stay. So, Mr. Want to her, them said, them no know, I just saw she look for a man and everything. So me with my enough self, walk go around there and start talk and everything. They say, you alright today? And she did. And she said, yeah, me alright. So, me did it, me leave. Maybe about after 3 now, she come. And she said, me can't talk to you 1 minute. I said, alright then. So I went and I started to talk to her. Lo and behold, people, and never no man problem the woman have. The woman never have no man problem or nothing like that. The woman have money problem. It was still a M, but a money problem. The lady start tell me something. I rent you and she not have no money and she never get for pay. And right now she don't know what she are gonna do. If you go back to school the Wednesday, because remember some school they give the break and they start back on the Wednesday and she not have no money for send. And I'm like, have mercy God. And me I sit down there and I say, I will make a fast and go dip in her problem and go fast with her for. Because me sit down there and I say, but she going to want me to give her money now. And I sit down and I thinking and I say, God, when me get myself in because me fast. So me listen to her problem. I say, all right then. So me lend her $5,000. Give her the 5,000 and everything. Remember, me broke too because next week I'm on 10. So me not have no money. So me give her the $5,000 and everything. I said, okay, Wednesday she come work, she see my little chirpy. People, you see, Wednesday evening, me did a talk to somebody on my phone. And the person did say them are going to send me some money, but the person never sent it to me. When me I talk to the person said, oh, me go transfer $15,000 to your account. Eh, you know who glad? Because me give the woman the $5,000, you know, me lend the lady the $5,000. Me did not wonder, no. Me lend her the $5,000. Me I said to myself, I forgot go years ago, draw out money, and me never want draw out no money there, so at that me I think, you know. And when the person said them are gonna send me the $15,000, I was sitting down and me I say, seriously? I say, okay. I just say, okay then. Because me never take the person serious, even though they say them are gonna send it to my account. You see, when me see the money in the account, why? A Christmas. When me say a Christmas, me mean a Christmas. Because I was saying to myself, here am I now, me have $11,000 in my account. And that $11,000 was just for use during the week and everything. I make it $5,000 out of it, you know, and everything. And me I say, look how me the year I say, me no want to take no money out of the next account for anything. And lo and behold, me lend the lady the $5,000 and me end up with $10,000 more. You see the reason why me I tell you, because me don't know if you don't believe in a God and how him work. You see, sometimes you might be sitting there and you say to yourself, say, hey, me can't do this because me not have no money. Me can't do that. Or somebody come to you, want help. And you say, no man, me can't help. Because honestly, you know, when she talk, you know, I realize the direction with the conversation I go, and say, Jesus and peace. And when me get myself, you know, look how she go want me feeling her money and me not have no money. I say, me nah lend her no money, And me sit down there, me sit down, and I say, all right then, let me just lend her the little money. And me get it back. Oh, God multiply. Remember, Miss Lindsay, so me never think about it that way if it through three falls. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Oh, Lindsay Charles. I don't even know if it's a miss. You're right for true. And I would never think about it like that. Because yeah, you're correct. I never thought about it like that. But now you see it, yeah, and I'm just like, whoa, look at that. Look at that. And I was saying to myself, imagine this lady, she was going through a rough time. Everybody see her work, Everybody has say a man problem she have and everything because I don't know my co-workers they crazy like that. Anytime woman come and work and them face long, oh miss, okay then good. Them face long, them miserable, them not get as some my co-workers them say. So I was saying to myself, look at that. And I never, I never expect it none at all. And to see that I give and me get it back. Me get it back. And I was saying the other day, me say, you know what? Next week when time she come, cause she gonna get paid next week and she go why. Me say, me not gonna take it back from her, Me not gonna take it back. Me just gonna tell her if you take it and buy something. And that me gonna just tell her if you treat herself. Because when me look on it, me already get it back. Me get it back. So I'm just like tell her if you say, you know what, just use it. So anybody you come in contact with, even if you have that little feeling in your back of your head that say, not help the person or something. Sometimes when you listen to that voice, you're correct when because sometimes your voice say don't help this person and a good thing you not help the person. But at times when you listen to the person and you say that they have a genuine concern, a genuine need for it, help them. Help them. Because remember, you must have been somewhere in your life before where someone helped you. So you see, when you are in a position now to help somebody, it doesn't matter if you're rich, it no matter. Just help the person. I don't know if you all realize at times that some of the most helpful set of individuals, they are not the set, that are millionaires. It's the same set of people who I got through them own struggles and everything. They are the ones that find it. And sometimes people will look at them and people will wonder, how this person always happy? How this person always seem like everything is going on fine for them. They don't have any struggles. They don't have any worries. They're always happy. Sometimes you hear them complain about sickness, nothing. And you wonder why. It's because God is blessing them. He might not bless them financially, but He bless them the other way because they decided to take care of someone who is in need. So sometimes when you encounter people, once you realize that it's genuine, because you have a whole heap of them out there, all them do a scam people. That's all them do. There was this lady in Spanish Town. Anybody from the Spanish Town era might know her. She's an Indian lady. And I remember one day I saw the lady at Oasis Plaza and she had a little boy. And she was asking for money. She said she wanted to go back home because she come up and she want fear to go back to Clarendon. And I helped the lady, people. Me give the lady my money. So the evening now, me decide to me I go in a KFC, go buy a zinger. Me walk, go in a plaza, me go PLS. And after me left PLS, me go up a KFC. Lo and behold, who me see in a KFC? The same woman where did that big. And when me see the woman start count, I was sitting, no, I wasn't sitting, I was standing. I mean, I look on her, And I say in my mind, wonder if she realize and me just give her the money down there, so. And the woman, I count out the money, I say, look on the woman. And the little picnic turn up there and I look on the lady, I count out the money. And when they turn up, I say, I really want where she go buy. My order. I go one side, go turn up close, because I want you to go buy. Me buy my little zinger. The lady go buy 6-piece, people. 6-piece the woman buy. And I'm like, so you mean to tell me, say you walk and beg people money? Some of the people them not even have no money if you come at KFC. and you walk and beg people money, and now you turn up in a KFC and I buy 6 piece, and I'm like, I say, you see, Uno? And you have individuals like those. And sometimes when you hear the little spirit, I say, no, help. Sometimes you go against it and you help. And then you end up and you regret. Yeah, that's her job. That's her job. But what I wonder, if she realized what she teaching that child, because clearly when you're saying that a picnic go to school now, the picnic might say, me now go to school, go take up my book because I want to become a beggar like money. I wonder if she really realized what she teaching that child, but I don't think, or maybe she just don't care. But anytime you can help someone, help them, because someone wants take that chance with you. So take the chance with somebody else because they need it. They need it. In a business, you see, there's this particular person. To that person, I'm the biggest fool. Me not lie. Because every time in talk, in look for me and he say, say, you're a fool. Because of some of the things them that I do, he always say, say you don't have no sense, or say but it no matter to me. It no matter. Because no matter how people say that, I still continue. Because I remember where I'm coming from. I remember where I'm coming from. Remember some me used to there St. Mary. I St. Mary me come from. Remember some me and my mother, my granny, my brother, we used to live in a one room with 2 little bed. I St. Mary. Remember so we used to cook pan wood stove. Saturday morning time we go on a bush go and look wood for cook. Me remember them lifestyle. Remember so me used to in a coffee walk, I pick coffee with my mother and I load up the black box, because when you pick the coffee, then sell it by the box. So the more you pick and the more box you full, and the more money you get. So me remember them days there. So you see, anytime you see people in a for them situation, me try my best to make sure I say me help them, because we all coming from it. We're coming from somewhere down there. And now, especially when you realize that you're in a position where you can help people, you have to do it. And one heap of people might look upon it and they might say, that is not my responsibility, that's the government responsibility. Are you in a fall? Are you in a fall? Oh, okay, at the fun. Oh, sorry, folks. Right. Oh yes, coffee and pimento. Yeah, we used to we used to eat picky pimento, because the pimento then used to too little bit. You pick pimento, and when you pick it, it's like the box now full of the pimento. You pick. Me used to love how it smell, but me never like help pick it, because me used to have one little bucket back in them days there when me walk with, and my bucket used to take long for full. And me used to want full my bucket for go run up and down in the coffee walk or the anger ramp. And me can't do it until the bucket them full at least 2 or 3 times. So me never like the pimento. Pepper, we used to pick pepper too. And one time one pepper did bust in my eye. Yeah, yo. Anyway, what me that say? Lord have mercy, yes. But those are the good old days. Good old days. So me happy. Me can't stop it. So no matter how people look for me and say, girl, you're idiot. Girl, you not have no sense. Hey, I don't care. I still do it. Still do it. Still. After 3 transport centers always begin and want us. Lord, bag of dollars. You afraid of frog and lizard? Me afraid of lizard. Me afraid of lizard. Me not too afraid of the frog. But you see, crooked lizard, that is my worst fear. Crooked lizard no make me sleep in my room for 2 nights. 2 nights me not sleep in my room for, because I want like a crooked lizard, and you want to see how him big. My, and I beg, she beg. You see all them people, what am I going to tell God say? And the people like them, the people them who in need now get the help. Oh, I have a green lizard on my ackee tree, because remember I said I live in the country. I have a green lizard, Lizzie. and my ackee tree. At two of them, me have a Palio, that are the big one, and Lizzie, the young one. Me don't know nothing about them, but then depend my ackee tree. So, like tomorrow morning, Saturday morning, when you go outside, you will see Palio come down, and maybe Lizzie will come down too. So, the green lizard not so bad, like the cotton lizard. But country life is the best. Is the best. And when you're coming from, I realize that when you're coming from a certain background, it humble you. It don't make certain things get to your head or anything. You learn to accept certain things. You learn to know say people really and truly have to work for things. You're not born with no gold spoon in your mouth like they call it. Yes, Sharon, I know. Me know, but I know say that is you, Sharon. Sharon, yeah, Walter Sauce and more. How we are talking about tree flag? Where is that, Miss Lindsay? Tree frogs? I never know that. I hope none of the wish part me live up in a them place. Because me couldn't go through that. Me can't go through that none at all. But life, it is good and it is worth living. So please live in love, peace, and harmony. St. Catherine, really? Okay. I hope none up my side, I really hope. Oh, Lord. Frog will jump? All right, then. You know what? Me come off of that live here. Can no not scare me. You not scare me now. Me don't know nothing about animals, especially frog and them something there. Me don't know about dog and puss. I mean, know say one bark and one go meow. Not a thing else. No, man. Me go in anytime I see Polly or Lizzie or come down, Lizzie come down, me go take a picture and post so no can see them. I wonder too, Andrea, where in St. Catherine are you? Well, Sharon, I try that. No matter how me say me I go stop giving me money to people on the road where I beg, me still. So me not even gonna say Yuatan. Oh no, no, no. I'm not in Yuatan side. Not in Yuatan. I'm past Kitson Town. That's where I'm at. Past Kitson Town side. No matter how me say I'm going to stop, I can't. Because once me come across them, me just give them the money. One thing I can tell you though, I don't give people in New Kingston money. That is one thing I don't do. Because if I'm in New Kingston, there is this young lady, and she normally depends on social media. She always a walk and a beg. And I look at her and I say no. Because you see, when you give them the money, especially when they're in New Kingston, some of them, then go run at the liquor corner and then go buy the white angel. And that them go do. Hey. Oh. And you are in Wamican also that Makuk's all over side down there. Oh, okay. Yes, and the St. Catherine big, it big, but nice place to live. It not so busy like Kingston. And if you're someone who love country, you can find one nice little area, peaceful place to go live. Because you see where I live, you hear the Prime Minister say people if you sleep with them window and them door open, yeah, you can literally do it right here. So, well, I don't window. Sometime once I left my door open and I went to Spanish Town and I came back wide open. Everything was fine, just the same. Nobody no rob. Try that at Portmore. Try that at Kingston. Certain community in Kingston. When you come back, everything move out of your house. So I love where I live. But people in New Kingston, if you know they are New Kingston and you come across a beggar, don't give them no money. Do me a beg no. Don't give them no money. Because they will starve themselves and take the money and go around on a certain road, go buy a certain product. That's what they will do. The set that is in front of Supreme Court, sometimes you can try with them, but sometimes some of them out there, them really and truly, they have vehicles that drop them off in the morning, like they're going to work. So the vehicle will drop them off in the morning and then pick them up at evening. I saw it go. So you have those set of people right in Supreme Court. They call it the Justice Square. So Supreme Court, DPP, Court of Appeal, right there. When you stand there in the mornings, literally people, we see the car them stop and the people them are come out. It's like, oh, you reach work now. So you see them come out and then go sit down in a them office, because most them office then go sit down. You have some that they're there because they're really homeless. They're homeless and they're seeking help. So some of them not have nowhere for really and truly sleep, but you have some at work them come. And the funny thing is, you have people that go around in the mornings, they will stop and give them breakfast. So they know that when they come, they get the free meal and people will give them items. I remember once I went and I see this van pull up, and when I saw wait so much people, when we look, we realize there are people in the van and they were giving them items. So you see the people them just rush down, and some of them really don't want it. When them take this something them, you see them gone and them gonna sell them and so forth. So right there, so you have to be careful, because it's not everybody that is right at Justice Supreme Court. It's not all of them homeless. It's not all of them in need. Some of them, that's their office. Around Sutton Street side, that is close to the civil court now. You see right around there, so people, if you don't have a strong heart, don't go around there, because in the mornings when you go around there, you have to wonder where so much homeless people are around there. They have a home close by, right next door. But you have to wonder for a relief place. You have to wonder where so much of them are around there. Then flood around there so a morning time. Morning and evening, because sometime in the evenings you're passing, it's like they're coming. So I remember the other day I said I was going to find out if they put them up for the night, because I don't know. Oh yes, yes, yes. Especially Miss Lindsay, the set that clean the windshield. If on a particular day they don't go back to the community with a certain amount, them in a problem. Because what I get to understand is that the Don are people in the community, the gatekeeper, they will send them out to go and hustle. And when them go back in now, them expect them to bring in a certain amount. And if them not go in with a certain amount, they a problem. Them not get nothing. So imagine now, you spend the entire day standing in the sun, a white people windscreen, people around you, now give you no money, and at the end of the day, when you reach your community, you have to go give a man we sit down on the roadside, on the corner, from morning till evening and need out and me go. When we look on them, something we have to wonder if them have sense. But then again, if they don't do it, them are gonna get beaten, them are gonna get thrown out of them community, and a lot of them don't have anywhere to go. So we'll heap of them do it. But it is what it is. Sometimes I wish that we could just, make life better for everybody, but unfortunately, we can't do that. You have to have some, what the man name? I'm trying to remember this. Dubai. Oh Lord. The Dubai, a president or a king then call him. I not even remember that gentleman. You have to have fame type of money to make everybody. What man name again? Oh Lord. King son. Anyway, that Dubai leader. Andrea, you crazy? That one is worse, Andrea. That one, yeah, that one is worse. That one is worse. Me no know how them do it. And for the money when they want you to make, and a one per night, and a two per night you have to do three, four, five, six per night. So me no know how the females them do it. That are the honest to God truth. But it's their job, it seems, and will heap of them enjoy it because at times, no matter how you try to take them out of it, you realize that they still go back to it. They still go back to it. So it's like they can't give it up. It's just their thing. So I guess just as how we enjoy our job, they enjoy their job too. But anyway, people, thank you so much for joining me. Please hit the like button. I have 38 individuals online right now. Just hit the like button for me, please. And thank you so much for joining me tonight. Please remember to try your very best, even if it's just a little mackerel upon a flour or something. Just try to bless someone who is in need, because God in continue to bless each and every one of us every single day just by waking us up. So try to see our best we can help each other. Yeah, I wish I could help them also. I wish I could. But right now, I decided to help a set of individuals. And the set of individuals that I am helping, it's hard to help them. When I say it's hard, I mean it's hard because when you're helping these individuals, it's not just financially you have to help them, but you have to help them mentally also, because a lot of them going through struggle. So you realize that they don't have the money, they go through certain situation, put them in certain position, so they might need someone just to talk to, someone to counsel them so they can get back on their feet. And what I realize that is happening now in Jamaica, the system, it's overcrowded. The government, they don't have a lot of psychologists, they don't have a lot of them counselors and so forth. So you see at times, once they realize that somebody is out there who can help, them send them on to you. And you poor you, I wonder sometimes when me I go do, how me I go fix this. The other day I got a call about this lady, and I mentioned her on the program. It was in the summer, Karen. And when me listen to Karen needs, wish me could have helped her because she lose everything in the fire. The other day I met a young lady, Lisa. When me look on them people there, I wish I could. And you realize that you can't. You can just do what you have to do. And when you do it, a little work that you can do, it's still not good enough. I remember I got a young lady into art recently. And when I contacted her just to find out how things going, the young lady, I bet me know now, say, 2 weeks she not go back to school. 2 weeks she not go back to school. Why? Because her mother not have no money for send her, and her mother tell her so she figure look man. And that the mother tell her. And this is a young lady. She was RAPE, and the mother know. This is a young lady. She acted out so bad, where she basically another child while she was going to school. So they put her in the system, and now she get into art. I got art, and she couldn't go because her mother tell her so she go look man for send her to school. So you have those, and you sometimes will take it up on your head and think about it. Okay, I wonder what we can do to help them and so forth. You will go in your pocket and try, and even when you do, because you don't have it like that, it can't be continuous. It just have to be a one-off thing, and you move on. But that is how it is. So all we have to do, the system is that's true. Yep. And the sad thing is that the money is not being put in the right place, but that is another discussion. So thank you so much, people. Please remember to hit the like button, and I'm going to try to see if at least on weekends I can come and do little live. But during the week, trust me, it'll go rough. Yeah, I don't think she know. I don't think she know. And when you look at the young lady and when you sit and you listen to her, She's a bright young lady. She just needs someone to just invest in her and just help her out. That's all. Just counsel her, set her in the right direction, and everything will be fine. She will never get over what happened to her, no matter the amount of counseling that she receives. She will always, when she's 60, she'll go remember it. But at least she will be better able to manage the emotion, the mood swing, all of that that come with it. She will be better able to manage. She will be better able to cope with just living overall. But it is what it is. We can't help everybody. We just have to help who we can. So guys, thank you so much. Please remember to hit the like button. I am going to try to see if tomorrow night I can come and just have a little live. If not, see you next week. So thank you so much for joining, guys. Good night. Oh, the my teddy. Where's your phone, Paul?